Hello YouTube, back again with another video. This time I'm going to be doing the duel video. Since it's been a long while, but I want to showcase you did this duel. It shouldn't be too long, but the combo that I'm using against Purrely. And I'm glad I got to have a good thing I chose to go first, because if not, then you won't be able to see the combo that I'm about to perform. And Purrely, I'm pretty sure would have prevented me from doing whatever I could. So lucky for me, I didn't realize, but he doesn't have any hand traps except the Purrely cards and one crossout designator. So I'm in the safe zone. How I know? Because it's telling me to keep going. So you're gonna notice that the combo right now, based on the strategy, I summon Seal. I use Seal's effect to summon Dampa. Dampa supposed summons Rex, and then I search for the for hire card, which is rookie for hire, and then it should be Dampa with the rookie fire. Special summon Beat from my deck to the field, and then I'll use Seal's effect to retrieve Dampa from my grave to hand. Then I'll use Beat's effect, special summon Rafali, and then use Rafali and then chain with Beat, and then I'll search thanks to Beat. It has to be a for hire monster besides stuff, so I'm going to over Philo. Then Rafali will excavate 3. I'll add for Mayhem for hire because I already have Beat in my field, so and then I shuffle those cards back to my deck. Combo's not done yet, so I'm going to link 3 for Fulgo. Fulgo's effect allows me to summon Helmer. Helmer will use Helmer's effect, special summon Fire for Hire for hand, which is Philo. And I'll discard Rafali from hand to draw 1. And then I'll play Reasoning, and he has to declare 1. I'll special summon Rex, unfortunately I can't use the effect because I already used the effect this turn, so then I use Philo to special summon Seal. And then Seal's effect, obviously I can't use it, I already did, so I'll go into a link 2 for IP, and I'll use Philo, special summon 2, then to go into 4, then to go to Appaloosa. Now view my graveyard set 1. During my opponent's standby phase, I'll activate for hire for my grave. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Special summon Beat, and then special summon Rex for my grave. And then I'll use Beat's effect to search. And this is where my opponent ends up rage quitting. So he essentially drew into Nibiru on his draw phase, which I'm guessing. And the moment I play these cards, that's when he decides to rage quit. And in order to beat Purrely, you guys, and then, even though you guys want to be able to see what Purrely is capable of, you have to make sure they don't play at all. That's the whole purpose of the deck. That's why I had to go first, even though I didn't know what deck he's playing. To be real with you guys, he didn't tell me what he was playing, so there was no way of me knowing. So as soon as as soon as he saw this board, then he was pretty much screwed. So I had to lock him out. I want to make sure he doesn't play any of his cards, and that's the only way you can beat Purrely, or if you have Dark Ruler, or if you have a negate where they can't respond to. So, but overall, it was a quick duel. Like, even though there wasn't much to be said about my opponent, what he could do, and whether to compliment him and to congratulate him, but that's the only way, you guys. But again, this is to show you the deck I built, what it's capable of, and again, this is proof that you don't really need meta in order to win. Because even though for hire is not that popular in the tier 1 matchup, depending how you play the deck is when it has a chance to actually be able to compete and overcome problematic cards, as well as like overwhelming, like I said, degenerate decks. But I'm glad with this this tier 2 deck, whatever you want to call this rogue deck itself, has a chance of actually doing something and being like a contender. And I'm glad, because again, this is my very own build, and this is what I'm trying to inspire you guys to do, and what you should be inspired by me, and realize that he take this as proof and provide the evidence you need that you don't need to heavily rely on meta just to be a better player. And there's so many ways you can do that because, again, playing the best deck, it isn't going to be the best forever. And this has a lot to show for it. So, again, because even though this, I can say this deck is vulnerable to hand traps, it is the moment you stop their special summons when the deck you pretty much don't know where to go from there unless you have like a spell that lets you special summon or a monster you special summon from hand. But again, like depending how you play this deck, you might have to play cards that stop hand that can counter hand traps. You need to find a way to help this deck heavily extend as much as you can in order for it to like overcome the meta and for it to be relevant. But again, this duel proves how relevant for hire is, and then people can use this as proof again to show that like not every old deck is forgotten and isn't capable of doing anything in Yu-Gi-Oh. So, but again, just play the proper generic staple cards that you need. The generic staple cards are very important, whether it be hand traps, board breakers, and that's all you need to consider when building a proper deck. And overall, I already said enough. Again, hope you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.